This video is for those in their waiting season. God is not done with you yet. This is just the beginning.
Elena? Wow, it's been... what, 2 years?
Almost 3. How are you, Marcus?
Honestly? Overwhelmed. Work's a mess, life's a mess. You know how it is.
Tell me what's going on.
I don't even know where to start. I've been trying to make this big career move, but nothing's working out. Feels like I'm stuck in quicksand.
I've been there, but sometimes, when things don't go as planned, it's because there's something better waiting.
You sound like my mom. Trust in God's timing, she always says. But what if his timing is never?
It's not never, it's just not now, and that's hard to accept, I know, but when you look back, you'll see why it had to happen this way.
I don't know if I believe that.
You don't have to, just keep your heart open.
So, I got passed over for the promotion. Again.
I'm sorry, that's tough.
Tough? It's crushing. I've worked so hard, Elena. I don't understand why this keeps happening.
Maybe it's not about the promotion, maybe it's about what you're supposed to learn while you're waiting.
Learn what? How to be patient? How to fail gracefully?
Maybe. Or maybe it's about realizing that your worth isn't tied to a job title.
I don't know who I am without it.
Then maybe that's the lesson, to find out.
I quit my job.
Really?
Yeah. I realized I was holding on to something that wasn't meant for me. It was scary, but it felt right.
That's amazing, Marcus.
You were right, you know. About timing. About trusting. I don't know what's next, but for the first time in a long time, I'm okay with that.
That's all it takes. One step at a time.
You know, I used to think trusting in God's timing was just wishful thinking. But now, I get it. It's not about everything working out perfectly. It's about knowing that even when it doesn't, you're still exactly where you're supposed to be.
Exactly.
You were right again.
About what this time?
About timing. If I hadn't quit my job, I wouldn't have met her. If I hadn't trusted the process, I wouldn't be here.
I'm so happy for you, Marcus.
Thank you for reminding me to trust, even when it was hard.
That's what friends are for. Good day, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about something that has the power to change your life. It's not a secret formula, a magic pill, or a quick fix. It's something far greater, far deeper. It's about trust. Trusting in God's perfect timing now. I know what some of you might be thinking. Timing? Really? What does timing have to do with my struggles, my dreams, my pain, everything? Because here's the truth. Life doesn't always go according to our plans. We set goals, we work hard, we pray, and yet, sometimes, it feels like nothing is happening. The promotion doesn't come. The relationship falls apart. The door you've been knocking on stays closed. And in those moments, it's easy to feel forgotten, to feel like God isn't listening. But let me tell you something, God is always listening. And his timing? It's perfect. You see, we live in a world that tells us to hurry up, to chase, to strive, to force things into place. We want answers now. We want breakthroughs now. We want our dreams to come true now. But God doesn't work on our schedule. He works on his. And his timing is never early, never late. It's always right on time. Think about it. Have you ever looked back on your life and realized that something you thought was a setback was actually a setup? That the job you didn't get, the relationship that ended, the dream that seemed to die, it was all leading you to something greater? That's God's perfect timing. When you trust in God's timing, you stop rushing, you stop worrying, you stop trying to control everything. Instead, you start living. You start believing that even when you can't see the full picture, God is working behind the scenes. You start to understand that the waiting isn't wasted time, it's preparation, it's growth, it's transformation. And here's the beautiful part, when you trust in God's timing, you begin to see miracles in the mundane. The closed door, it wasn't a rejection, it was protection. The delay, it wasn't a denial, it was divine alignment. The struggle, It wasn't punishment, it was preparation for your purpose. So today, I want to challenge you. If you're in a season of waiting, don't give up. Don't lose hope. Don't stop believing. Trust that God is working, even when you can't see it. Trust that He hasn't forgotten you. Trust that His timing is perfect, and when you feel like you can't hold on any longer, remember this: the same God who parted the Red Sea, who shut the mouths of lions, who raised the dead, He's the same God who's working in your life right now. He sees you, He hears you, and He's got you right where you're supposed to be. So keep trusting, keep believing, keep walking in faith. Because this is what happens when you trust in God's perfect timing. You find peace in the waiting, strength in the struggle, and joy in the journey. And when the time is right, when His plan unfolds, you'll look back and say, it was worth the wait. Trust His timing. It's perfect.